Hey, so I want to ask you a question. What is your calling? What has God given to you that only you can give to others? Hi, Adam here, and I want to look at Paul's divine calling and the gift that he gave to the Ephesians. We're looking at Ephesians chapter 3, verses 7 through 9. Let me read them to you. This is what Paul says. He says, I became a servant of this gospel by the gift of God's grace given me through the working of his power. And although I am less than the least of all of God's people, listen to his humility there, he goes on to add, and he writes these words, he says, this grace was given me to preach to the Gentiles the boundless riches of Christ and to make plain to everyone the administration of this mystery, which for ages past was kept hidden in God, who created all things. So, Paul's gift, his calling was simply this. His calling was to make the gospel known to the Gentiles, to the Ephesians. This mystery, he wanted to make it very plain to people who were outside of the Jewish ethnic group. They were Gentiles. And he was saying to them, listen, I've been called to come and to preach to you, to let you know about the boundless riches and the grace and the goodness of God through Jesus Christ. That was his calling. So let me ask you again, what is your calling? Or maybe what I've been thinking about recently is who is your calling? See, it's not just the what, it's the who. Paul was called to the Ephesians, to a group of people. Who are you called to? Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe you're called to your family, to your teenage kids, or your adult grown children, or your grandkids. Who are you called to? Maybe it's your company, your division, your team, your coworkers. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe you're called to someone this holiday season to be the light and the love of Jesus Christ. Maybe it's not so much what you're called to, but it's who you're called to. Okay, we'll see you next time on The Daily Dose.